Hello audience, this is Grade 10 Chemistry Presentation Group C from Academy Federal School Batch 2. Today all of the Grade 10 Room 4 students are going to present about 4 periods of milestone in the history of chemistry such as Black Magic period, alchemy, traditional chemistry and modern chemistry. Since there are 4 groups in this presentation, our Group C had 8 members including me. Among 4 periods, we've got to present about the period called traditional chemistry, so let's start our interesting presentation. For the first, let me explain the meaning of the word chemistry. It came from alchemy, originated from Greek word chemia, which means pour together and cast together. In chemistry, there are 4 categories that classify chemistry on the timeline, as I have already mentioned a few seconds ago. First period is known as Black Magic period, which starts till prehistoric time and end in 300 BC. At that time, the philosopher believed that the world is made with 4 elements with earth, air, water and fire. Aristotle formulated theories explaining behaviors of matter during Black Magic period. The second period is called alchemy and its duration is from 300 BC to the end of 17th century. In this period, the philosopher tried to turn cheaper metals to gold, but they didn't succeed. The third period is the main period that we will present about in this video, that is traditional chemistry. It starts from the end of 17th century and ends in the middle of 19th century. This period starts by studying elementary particles, atoms, molecules, substances, metals, crystals, and other aggregates of matter. Joseph Priestley was Unitarian minister, a teacher, and author, and then worked in laboratory. He pursued his investigation of gases. In 1774, he discovered a gas and later named oxygen. Antoine Lavoisier was a French chemist who is also known as the father of chemistry. He established the law of conservation of matter and helped systematize chemical nomenclature, among many other accomplishments. John Dalton is well known for postulating atomic theory, which states that all the matter is composed of atoms. Emilio Avogadro, an Italian scientist, is most famous for his hypothesis that state equal volumes of different gases at the same temperature and pressure contains the same number of particles. Dmitry Mendeleev was a Russian chemist and the inventor of periodic table. An important breakthrough in making sense of the list of known chemical elements was Mendeleev's development of what modern periodic table, or the first periodic classifications of elements. Alfred Johann Nobel, who is a Swedish chemist, an engineer, and industrialist who invented dynamite and other more powerful explosives, and who also invented the Nobel Prizes. He also made several more important contributions to science. Marie Curie was a Polish and naturalized French physicist and chemist who conducted pioneering research on radioactivity. She was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize, the first person and the only woman to win the Nobel Prize twice, and the only woman to win the Nobel Prize in 2 scientific fields. Her husband, Pierre Curie, was a co-winner on her first Nobel Prize, making them the first ever married couple to win the Nobel Prize and launches the Curie family legacy of 5 Nobel Prizes. In 1906, she was the first woman to become a professor at the University of Paris. That's all for our Group C presentation. I hope you will get something interesting while watching this presentation video. Thank you for giving us your valuable time. We wish to be here again to make other interesting videos. Bye for now.